How you doing? I'm Deshay. I'm your social worker today. What's your name?
Caitlin.
Okay. How was the traffic getting over here?
Oh God, it was horrible.
Yes, I was late myself.
Yeah.
Had to call in my supervisor,
Yeah.
let her know. But besides that, before we get started, I call this room the safe room. And before we actually elaborate on your situation and talk about what your issues are, I'm going to tell you about confidentiality. Whatever you talk about in here stays in here, unless you talk about harming yourself or others. Then I have to report that. But other than that, you're good in the safe room, and the floor is yours.
Well, I guess I'm here because I was in a relationship for 8 years. We were high school sweethearts. We were actually supposed to get married next month, but he up and left. I came home one day and I didn't see him or any of his belongings there. So, um, yeah.
Okay, what specific dates led to this?
Well, actually, we were fine. I mean, we were planning a wedding, and I didn't see any signs. I thought we were okay, and he left. He's not answering my phone calls or text messages. So yeah.
Okay, listening to you, correct me if I'm wrong. You guys, you say you was with your boyfriend for 8 years, your high school sweetheart, and you guys were planning a wedding. You've been together for 8 years,
Yes.
and you talked about how you feel depressed about it. You don't know what led to these things. Elaborate more. Can you elaborate a little more?
Well, I mean, like I said, we were together for 8 years. We were planning a wedding. And I mean, I didn't see any signs of him leaving, or if I did, just didn't pay attention to it. Um, it's been really difficult because I've done everything for him. I cooked, I cleaned, I supported him financially, especially when he couldn't financially support himself. So I was basically there for him when he needed me, and he just up and left.
It seems you're overwhelmed about the situation, and you don't know what is the next step after the breakup with your boyfriend for 8 years. And I see you stated that you have been a support system for him, and you have constantly supported him throughout his difficulties, and you see that you have been a burden to your family since this issue. What led to those things? How do you feel about it?
Well, I haven't really talked to my family about this. They called, but it's just a brief conversation and nothing else. I'm also in school, so I'm not really going to class like I should. I'm also working, of course, like I said, but just some days I just don't feel like going, so I just call in and say I'm not coming, or I just don't go to class. It's been me, my bed, and ice cream, and that's my comfort, I guess. I do have friends that I talk to, but I mean they live 5 hours away, so it's not like I could physically talk to them in person, So it's been difficult because it's like I don't have anybody, that you know could be there for me, especially like how he was. He was who I went to about my problems. I have family, but they don't understand. So it's like I really don't know what to do.
Okay, I see you stated about your grades, and you said you have fallen off. Is the breakup the reason you fell off, or
Oh yeah.
elaborate? How was your grades before this?
Oh, I was like an A B C student, and now I'm failing all of my courses. It's like I can't even concentrate. Some days I just sit there and just sit there, just to sit there. I guess I'm not really getting anything from it, and it's overwhelming because it's like I don't know what to do or why I'm even here.
Okay, so what do you hope to accomplish out of here besides that?
I want to get back to my old self. I want to be able to go out and do what I wanted, what I did before. I was always with my family every weekend. We always had a family function, but he was always there. So I don't want to, go out with my family and then all of a sudden he's not there and then questions going to be asked, and I don't want to deal with questions, about the situation when it comes to my family because I don't want to be, I guess, judged or made it seem like it's my fault that he left. and I just, I also want to get back to school and doing what I have to do to boost my career. Because if I don't, then I'm gonna be stuck in the job that I'm at, and I already don't like being there. So yeah, I just want to get back to my old self.
Okay, you say your old self.
Mhm.
How were you? How was your old self? Like,
Um, well, like I said before, I was out with my family most of the time, but I don't want to find that comfort in my bed, or at home. I want to go out like I usually do, go out with my friends, Every other weekend I would go to Texas to see them, and just spend time with them. And it's like now I don't want to do that at all.
okay. What specific obstacles that may lead you to get back to your happy self?
Um, if he comes back, I know that's the big one because I'm sure I'll take him back. But if I take him back and all of this happens all over again, then it's like, what's the point? But um, and I just, yeah. I mean, I want to be able to talk to my parents about it, but it's like him coming back into my life would definitely be a huge obstacle. You know, it will also be a obstacle when it comes down to my family because all my time would be trying to fix whatever might be wrong between me and him, and then there'll be less time with my family, less time with school and work because I'm trying to make this relationship work, and if it doesn't work, then I'm going to be back to where I am now. So.
Okay, I've sensing, you feel that since the breakup, you have become a burden to your family and friends, and that the only way you find coping is eating ice cream and your bed. So, like, and you said that you know that you're going to take him back. Like, what are some what are your goals to get put back in that situation? And like you say, being to your happy self. Like, what are some goals you hope to achieve not to go back into that situation?
Um, I'm not sure. All I know is I don't want to deal with this. I want to be able to go back to school. Do good like I was before. I want to be able to have that rebuild that relationship with my family, especially my mother, because even though she was this huge support when we were together, I kind of backed off from her. Even though she tries to be there, I just want to establish that relationship again. I want to go back and see my friends, but I don't want it to deal with this. I don't want to be asked questions by them because I know that they're going to judge me about it, and I don't want to be judged. I want to focus on myself, getting back to where I want to be, and just leave him out of it.
Okay. Okay, so that's one of the goals. The specific goal too is to get back to yourself. Okay, what are you expecting from me to get you to that goal?
Um, I'm not really sure. Um, I just want to, I guess, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I want to see if being able to talk to someone who really doesn't know him or me, I guess, someone that I can feel free to talk about this with and won't judge me because you know he's gone and no longer in the picture, and because everybody kept saying he's a good guy and not blaming me for the breakup when he was the one who left. So I want to be in a judgment free zone, away from my family and friends. They are my support, but they're not going to, what's the word, accept the fact that he's gone.
Okay.
And because they idolized him, and I want to be done with it. And him. But yeah.
So it's a lot. You have a lot. You're dealing with a lot. And I hope the next session that we can talk a little more about your situation because I see that you have a little more of a side again. And you talked about how your family feels that you're the reason for the breakup. And you don't feel like you're the reason for the breakup. Like you feel like you didn't do anything to get to those situations. Okay. Our time is getting short. So, is there anything else you want to talk about before we get ready to leave?
I'm good.
Okay. Okay, let me look back. I want to make sure that your insurance is correct. You have Blue Cross Blue Shield. Okay, and emergency contact will be Francesca Otis. Okay, other than that, we're good. Okay, and what is a good day for you to come back in?
I'm free every Friday.
Okay. Is there a particular time you're available?
Any time of the day on Fridays.
Okay, well, I'm going to send this over and put it in a file, and you can get back with the receptionist, and you can give a specific time you're available, and she'll let me know, and I look forward to seeing you, Ms. Otis.
Thank
Have
you.
a nice day.
You too.